Coach, it's crazy that we at this point here where at one point you were saying, yeah, this licenses means nothing for what you have in your mind, in your experiences, which to an extent makes sense. But you are taking this seriously. You're going through. I know you want that pro license that you always spoke about. How much of an eye opener has this journey been now? The DEC and now B.
Yeah, to be honest, let me take this opportunity to thank my chairman, Chipa Mbengesi, because he's one man who identified me that I can coach. You know, I didn't want to coach, and when the opportunity came, and I grabbed with both hands. But you guys, you don't know that I've coached SAB team and won the league so many times. It's just I'm from Sukukune. You guys don't know. You don't have any information about where I come from. But where I come from, they know my capabilities. Also, you know, credit goes to Safa, because if it wasn't Safa, I wouldn't be here. Of course, we were talking, making a lot of noise. I was one of them because this kind of opportunities were not there. You know, it was painful seeing, you know, other players or coaches going out of the country just to get a B license. You know, South Africa it's a Europe of Africa. This is something that we need to do it after each and every 4 months. But credit to them. We can see the light now, and special thank to technical director of SAFA, because you can see the man is working, his hands are muddy, but we're here now. And one thing for sure, I'm proud man. I'm here with Jerry Chabalala, the man who won you know, CAF you know, with Sundowns, and it shows that we're going somewhere. We are in the right direction.
I mean, you're rubbing shoulders with some brilliant football minds here. Behind us, you can see when you were sitting in the class. What have you picked up from the other coaches?
A lot from day one. I think if I can go back, I think you will see the different market. But one thing for sure, we're learning from each other here, and coaching is all about that. You know, we learn every day. You learn from players also, and we're learning here. I'm also learning. I think I came here with quarter tank. I'm nearly full now. It's nearly full tank now.
I mean, a lot of people also maybe undermined you, but over the past few months, I've spoken to players like Mahopa, Mosele, and they credit you a lot. I mean, if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have football careers. Where does that eye come from for talent?
No, people they don't undermine. People they don't know me. Even new media guys, you didn't know me, and there was nothing nice you can talk about me or write about me because you don't know me. And with the 2 months of my coaching, I've produced a AFCON finalist. You know, Stanley was not known. You guys, Musele, you're forgetting about Musele. I've put Musele back to the national team. You guys didn't know much about Zugo Mtunyelo. Zugo Mtunyela is there by Sundowns. You guys didn't know the capabilities of the boy from Tabiso. Libito. He's there at Pirates. And all these things happen in a short space of time, which is 6 months.
And that all stars.
Yeah, you know. So it's all about the love of the game. I've invested my time, in going out and learning. Learning, it does not mean only in the class. Consulting with people, asking experienced coaches. Luckily, I've worked with coaches who were coaching national teams. Work with Gavin, sit down with him, talk. Miranda was coaching Zambia national team, won Telkom Cup with me at Baroka. I think I've gone all these stages of football, from ABC with the league, with Baroka promoted to NFD by then, from NFD to PSL. You know, I've went all those stages. For me, I was learning, but coaching was not on my table, and even now it's not on my table. I'm just here to learn. Should the opportunity comes for a national team in the next eight years, I'll grab with both hands.
Coach, when you were coaching Chippa, you were very critical of our national team head coach for various reasons. Since then, you've now come third at AFCON, and you going through this phase of growth. Do you still have the same opinion, or is there a little sense of maybe humility now around how difficult this profession is, especially at that level?
No. Remember, when you talk about national team, you must hire someone who's better than everyone in the country. So let's be honest, who's the best coach in the country as we speak now? It's a question that you cannot, I don't want the answer today, or I don't want the answer now, but the reality is, even the players, you need to get the best players. I remember Zwan was player of the season, but he couldn't make for national team, and we failed to qualify for World Cup. And after 6 months later, a person now knows that, hey, I've made a mistake, I should have kept Zwan. But a ready and knowledgeable person, he can't take him 6 months, 1 year to identify small problems. I always tell my grandfather that I don't expect him to think smarter than me, because he's old. I had to think for myself and him. So I hope you understand.
Yeah, get you completely.
Just a follow coach on that. I mean, like, we have a player like Reinas who has been doing well for Stellenbosch and also Mabasa. The thing should be considered more for Bafana going forward.
Of course.
With the World Cup qualifiers coming.
Because we can't have everyone guy in the team.
Yeah, of course. If you have a player who can score 14 goals in the same league that produce 9 players from Sundowns, so 9 or 7, and we've done well, so why not? So remember, we're talking about the same players that are playing against these top teams, and they're beating these top teams. So they deserve to be in the national team.
But there's a lot of underrated and under the radar players at Chippa right now. Your Pools, your Kamis, your box-to-box left-back Modise.
Yeah.
Do you think the national selectors are maybe sleeping on some of these talents emerging?
Not really. Remember, what is important, what attracts the national team is how you play. If you play good football, it's easy. It's easy for any coach to identify good play. So if you want to your players in your team to be selected at the national team as a coach, you must make sure you play a good football so that everyone can eat. A football that can attract everyone and look, hey, this is a nice thing.
Yeah.
And Chippa was like that.
Yeah.
That's why you guys were looking at the players, and that's why the national team coaches, a coach flew from Nigeria just to come and watch Stanley. And against Golden Arrows, the way we played, he said, Morgan, don't tell the player, I'm taking the player. I knew from that day that...
he didn't know. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I knew from that day that Stanley is going. But it's because of how we play. Football of the season.
They talk about Ronan Williams, Maswanganyi.
To be honest, I'm looking at these factors. How long has been William playing in PSL? How long has been
Tito
Maswanganyi playing? How long has been Mukwena playing? I'll go with Tito because it's not. I think this is his second season.
It's his first full season.
Yeah, first full season. But the performance is saying he has been there for quite some time. Yeah, it's like Morgan Mammila. first first full season in from August to first week of December. He collected 18 points, and there's a coach who's still struggling 5 months later to reach to 18 points that we collected early last year. So it tells you they haven't even reached. We close it now. They haven't reached 18 that we collected last year. So for player of the season, I'll give it to Tito. I think the boy deserves it, and he you can see he entertained through attacking, and which is what we want to see. It's a South African flair.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.